Glad to have you along here in St. Louis. A pivotal Game 3 of the World Series is next. They love their baseball here in St. Louis as a good crowd is expected to fill Busch Stadium this evening. MLB The Show is here to bring you exclusive coverage of Major League Baseball. And on the field, they're getting set for Game 3 of this year's Fall Classic, as it'll be the Boston Red Sox taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And welcome, everybody, to the grandest stage in baseball, the Fall Classic. I'm Matt Vasgersian, joined as I've been all season long by Dave Campbell and Eric Karros. And Dave, it's been a great season thus far. What can we focus on now that we're playing for all the marbles?
Well, Matt, here in the World Series, these players are really under the microscope, so it's going to be interesting to see which guys relish the spotlight and which guys will wilt in the intense glare.
All right, Dave, thank you, and we'll hear from Eric as we move along. But first, here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Crawford is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, and the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? Now, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Jacoby Ellsbury is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
That's not a bad spot to miss with a fastball. He'll do okay if he can keep it down there throughout.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
This ball's absolutely drilled that time. You can see here in the bottom corner of your screen, that ball leaves his bat at 98 miles an hour. And that is a hard-hit ball.
Jared Saltalamacchia will be the batter. Fouled back. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. On the ground for Terrio, this might be two. And that's through, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with one out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
Adrian Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball one here.
A couple of teammates from the Mexican national team squaring off here.
Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that ball is gone. Adrian Gonzalez, a 3-run home run. His second home run of the series as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Kevin Youkilis will dig in here. And that misses inside 1-0.
And this is a guy that will not rattle easily out there, so don't expect him to go into a shell.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Kevin Youkilis. His first homer so far in the series as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Boy, this is not turning out to be a start to remember on the mound so far. That's the second home run he's given up here in the first, and he's already staring at a 4-0 deficit. You better figure things out in a hurry.
Mike Cameron will take his cuts now. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Under it is Rasmus now for out number 2.
Well, he certainly needed that one. Anything to get through this inning, and he's finally an out away now from doing so.
First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Now the starting lineup for Tony La Russa's Cardinals looks like this. Here you see the leadoff man, Skip Schumacher, as he'll be tasked with the job of leading off from the bottom of inning number 1. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that's got to be one happy guy out there on the mound. A 4-run lead to start the home first.
The next pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. Yeah, good swing there as this is deep down the line in play. Extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. And see you later. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
Just goes to show you don't always have to pull the ball to hit home runs. Even though this ball's middle in, he still has the strength to get those hands through and ride it the other way over the wall.
Albert Pujols will take his first cut to the ball game here. And in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And he likes to put that thought in your mind that he's not afraid to come in with the hard stuff.
One-0 pitch now. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And I'd be surprised if Albert sees anything here as it goes to 3-0 now.
Boy, and he's looked all messed up during this sequence.
The 3-0 pitch. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
That was a dangerous spot there for a good fastball hitter. Good thing he was taking.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
And sometimes you just got to wait this guy out up there. He hasn't felt right about any of those first 5 pitches, but number 6 could be different.
And he'll take a called third strike. And Mike Marquez will give you that pitch at the knees. There are 2 gone.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Matt Holliday will step in now. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Cardinals, and it comes courtesy of David Freese. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game.